think and break me.
Hi guys, I'm Emma.
Hey guys, I'm John, and we're Emma and John, you welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you are brand new then thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you'd like to stick around and join us in all of our adventures. You can do that by hitting the little subscribe button.
Just there.
If you do hit the subscribe button, then please make sure to turn on the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time we upload.
Absolutely, lots coming up.
So we have a very serious video today. At least it's serious for me and John.
It is serious, it's Disney food, it's serious.
Yeah, so it's obviously not that serious.
Yeah.
But Disney have brought out a new level to their Disney dining plans.
They have.
So we wanted to talk about what it is,
Yep.
what it costs,
Yep.
and the pros and cons.
And what we think of it.
So, what is it?
Yeah.
So previously you were able to have 3 different levels of Disney dining. So there was quick service, there was the regular Disney dining plan, and there was the deluxe Disney.
Yeah, so we should probably start off by going through each one and explain what you get for each one. So quick service is obviously, you get 2 quick service and 2 snacks and a mug every day.
The regular dining plan is our dining plan of choice, and you get a quick service, a table service, 2 snacks, and a refillable mug.
Yes, and then the biggie, deluxe dining plan, what is 3 table service, 2 snacks,
and a refillable mug.
Every day, what's a lot of food.
Yeah. So the new one is kind of like a level in the middle of the regular one and the deluxe one.
Yes.
So for this one you get 2 table service, 2 snacks, and a refillable mug.
Yes. But you can use them table service for a quick service or as a table service.
Yeah, so that's basically what it is, and I can see why Disney have brought this in. So for us, the deluxe dining plan would be too much food, and the regular dining plan is enough food. Well, sometimes it's still too much food, but it gives us the right flexibility.
Absolutely.
So this one is kind of like a buffer level in between, so that you can experience table services and have the freedom of using that extra table service credit as a quick service if you need it.
Absolutely, yes. I really like this option, and we'll get into the reasons why later on.
Yeah. So let's jump into cost.
Yep.
So we're going to work off the regular dining plan because that's the middle level and it's the one that we choose.
We do, yeah.
So that one comes in at $78 and a penny.
It does, and the new one comes out at
$94.60, I think.
Yes, so it's roughly about $17 extra than you would pay on the standard dining plan.
Yeah, I think that's a really reasonable price for an upgraded dining plan.
Yeah, considering that a table service, roughly about $50 per person.
Yeah, so you'd be easily spending $50 at a table service, and that's just on the food.
Yeah, no alcohol. If you have an alcohol, you can add on, another $10, $20?
Yeah.
So definitely if you're doing that twice a day, you're going to make your money back.
Yeah, I think so. So we make the most of the dining plan as it is the regular one, which is you only need to use $78 worth of value to make your money worth. It's not important for us to make that money back.
No, not at all. I personally don't worry about that. I'm all about the convenience. I know that I can have a quick service in the day and a table service in the evening. I don't mind if I'm not getting the full benefits and the full price money back, and it costing me a bit. I just like a convenience. Yeah,
it's nice to not have to spend out and think about spending out. Your spending money. Obviously you need to consider tips, but you don't have to spend out for food. But that being said, I do think that on average people would make the most of that dining plan, and I think exactly the same for this new one.
Absolutely. I think if you're gonna have a table service more often than a quick service, I think you definitely will make your money back, Yeah,
so let's talk about some pros for this new dining plan option, the Dining Plan Plus. I don't like the name, but I don't think that's a negative. So there are tons of pros to this, I think.
Yeah, I think there's loads. I mean, the way we do our standard sort of planning meal-wise, we normally have 2 signature restaurants in 2 weeks, so 1 a week. So we save 2 table service throughout the 2 weeks. So some days we might be out at the park, some days we might be at the water park, or you might be out at Disney completely. So we make sure we save some to help us do your signature restaurants.
But with this new option, you wouldn't have to do that.
You wouldn't have to do that at all, no.
No, you could just have your snacks in the daytime. I mean, the Flame Tree Barbecue, as an example, has some really good snack credit options that would fill you up for lunch. You could do that in the daytime, and then in the evening have a signature restaurant. If you wanted to.
Absolutely.
It also gives you the flexibility to try new restaurants, because you won't be so worried about wasting a credit on somewhere that you've not been before.
Yeah, and there's a lot of table service coming up, new ones. You got Space 220. There's load of restaurants coming around Epcot.
Yeah, definitely. Because like before, you'd be like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like Moroccan food as an example, because we've never eaten in the Morocco Pavilion, because I don't like spicy food. But I would definitely give it a go if I knew that I had somewhere I was comfortable eating later on in the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and sometimes sitting down for a table service is a nice break from a park. It means that you can go and meet some characters at character breakfast.
Yeah.
There are a lot of pros. I thought of a negative, and I just think that with a table service, so on the regular plan and on the deluxe, you tend to book your table services in advance to make sure you've got the ones you want.
Yes. Which
takes out a little bit of the flexibility from the regular dining plan. So using us as an example, because I can only use our example, but for us, we book our dinners, or if we're using our table service at lunchtime, we book that. And then the quick service, obviously, you don't need to book unless it's be our guest. So I think this plan kind of takes out a little bit of flexibility in that sense.
I think it gives you flexibility as well, because it gives you more chances to do signature restaurants more. So, like I said, I would want to do 4 or 5 in 2 weeks sort of holiday, and it gives you a chance to do that, because you can either pay out of pocket for lunch, or use your snacks, and you save them for the 2 for the evening. So I think you'll be you'll be making your money fourfold. You make a lot more out of it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this is maybe more for returning guests, or DVC, or people that are traveling without small children.
Absolutely. I think it's more aimed at adults. I think adults are going to get a lot more out of it than children does. I think you got to look at your family. If you kind of people that enjoy restaurants and enjoy sit-down meals, then I think this is definitely one to think about. If you want the people that just hit the parks hard and do your rides, fair playing, great, then maybe quick services is for you.
Yeah, it's definitely one that me and John would try. I am a little bit concerned that maybe, because this price is so good, I think you mentioned it was only $17 difference.
It is.
If you didn't mention it, then it is.
Yeah, I think it will go up. I think it's going up maybe at the 100 mark, maybe 110 mark. I still think it's a good price, because, like I said, you got to roughly work on $50 per person per meal. So if it's around 100, well, that's about right.
Yeah, but that's one of the only concerns I really have, is the planning, taking out a little bit of flexibility there, and also that this is an introductory level price.
But we don't know that.
We're not sure.
No one said that. That's just our opinion.
I think it seems really reasonable, and Disney, they're there to make money.
It does seem reasonable, and they are there to make money, but we don't know. They haven't said this is what it is now. So we'll see what's the space for that.
So what do you think of it then?
I really, really like it. I think the way we do our holidays, that we like signature restaurants, we like to sit down restaurants. We've been before, we're not rushing around as much as someone has been there for the first time and want to get to the side of that attraction. I really, really like it, because it allows me maybe to do more signature restaurants, what everyone likes.
Yeah, they're the ones that you really like.
So California Grill. That new one in Japan, a new signature restaurant in Japan, would be really nice to try. There's some really nice restaurants that I would love to try, and when you're only on the standard dining plan, you maybe only can do 1 or 2 on per holiday. With this one, you can increase that by a couple by saving them, and have either pay out of pocket for lunch, what's not going to cost a lot of money because it's $10 to $20, or use your snacks. And the way we find eating at Disney is we always fill up, so it may be that use your snacks more for like midday, late morning, and keep this for the evening. You're going to do some more signature restaurants. So I really, really like it.
Yeah, so I agree with most of your points. I think that it's definitely better suited to maybe adults going.
Absolutely.
Or I mean, it seems perfect for me and John. The regular dining plan I still think is also ideal. I think either of those two suit us perfectly.
The standard is perfect for us, I just think it adds a bit to it, but I completely agree with you.
As like a treat for a holiday, or if you're feeling extra fancy one trip, then this would be nice to add on. Or if you get a really good deal and you're like, well, maybe I'll upgrade my dining plan, or maybe if you're going for a shorter trip and you want to, you know, spoil yourself kind of thing. I think it's more suited to that than somebody that wants to go and do all of the rides and get all of the attractions done.
I think it's the people that have been before, or DVC, like we said before. I think it's for people that have been a couple of times.
I like the idea that it would give me the flexibility to try restaurants that I wouldn't particularly be interested in. Like the New Japan Signature wouldn't be somewhere that I don't think either of us would choose over California Grill.
Absolutely new, but it's meant to be amazing, it meant to be really, really nice. But I think you're right, if we had to pick a signature restaurant, we were always going to go California Grill because we love it. This time we can maybe spread our way out and do more and maybe have a new favourite. So I completely agree,
but overall I think that it's a reasonable price at the moment. I think they need to change the name because
it doesn't flow.
No, I think none of them are particularly great name. I mean, they say what they do on the tin, but the plus, I don't like that.
They like plus, Disney Plus. they like a plus at the moment.
But overall I think it's a great idea, and I'm glad that they have released it, and I think it's that stepping stone, and I think they're smart actually, because I think once you've got to that level, so we've never tried the quick service because we like a sit down restaurant, and now we're considering this one, and I wonder, once you get to that one, do you consider the next one?
What, deluxe?
And you pay the extra.
Deluxe, there's so much food, free table service a day. I would love it just because we can experience more tables and more signature restaurants. What's amazing, that's why we'd want to go for deluxe, but it's so much food.
It's probably a good idea for people that normally do the deluxe as well. It'll probably save them some money, because I can't imagine everybody needs 3 table services a day.
No.
So being able to step down to 2 might be a good option.
I feel like it's, because I'm not, like I said, as long as I get like my couple more signatures in a holiday, I'm good with using a table service for a quick service. If I, you know, if we've got enough left and I got 1 table, 1 quick service a day, I'm good with that. So I'm not all about making money out of it, the best use of it. I'm just, how we would want to use it is, for me, is all to do with signatures and getting more of them. So so let us know down in the comments what you think of this new level of dining plan. I think for us it is definitely a thumbs up. A massive thumbs up for us. It's a win for us. But I'm sure some people just see it as something that isn't really necessary. Absolutely. There's a lot of people online that I've read have liked it, so it'd be interesting to see like people that don't like it and what you think of it. So let us know down in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope it was helpful. Absolutely. And we'll see you in our next one. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.